Benefits of dark chocolate. Chocolate is a food that many of us, big and small, love to consume. Chocolate, which is among the most enjoyable foods to eat since childhood, is beneficial for health, especially the dark one. When we look at the historical development of chocolate, it probably started with the Mayas, who were the first people to cultivate the cocoa plant in South America. For the Mayans, chocolate was a cocoa drink prepared with hot water and often flavored with cinnamon and pepper. It was called the food of the gods and was named by the Aztecs as Emperor II. Presented on Moctezuma's table. Christopher Columbus was the first European to encounter cocoa in 1502. He seized a canoe containing cocoa beans, considered mysterious-looking almonds, and described as a currency in Central America. Cocoa originated in Europe in 1528, when Spanish conquistador Hernán Cortés brought cocoa samples to King Charles of Spain and spread the great influence of this brown gold beverage. Today, it has taken its place in our lives as a food that many of us love to consume. Dark chocolate is often consumed by adults to sweeten the mouth. Chocolate is obtained from the cacao plant. The word cacao in English refers to the unroasted beans of the cacao plant, while the word cocoa refers to the processed beans. Products labeled cacao contain raw beans, while products labeled cocoa are processed chocolates or chocolate powders. Dark chocolate contains cocoa bean solids up to 80% of total weight and cocoa butter. With the intense, persistent aroma of cocoa, it melts in the mouth and leaves a pleasant, bitter aftertaste. Its quality depends on the percentage of cocoa. Most of the health benefits attributable to chocolate are associated with consuming dark chocolate. Cocoa, the key ingredient in chocolate, contains significant amounts of fat, 40 to 50% as cocoa butter, about 33% oleic acid, 25% palmitic acid, and 33% stearic acid. At the same time, polyphenols make up about 10% of the dry weight of a whole cocoa bean. Cocoa beans are one of the best known sources of dietary polyphenols, containing more phenolic antioxidants than most foods. 3 groups of polyphenols can be identified in cocoa beans: catechins 37%, anthocyanidins 4%, and proanthocyanidins 58%. These flavonoids are the most abundant plant components in cocoa beans. However, the bitterness caused by the polyphenols makes unprocessed cocoa beans rather unpleasant. For this reason, manufacturers have developed processing techniques to remove bitterness. Such treatments reduce the polyphenol content by up to 10 times. Even if it is dark, chocolate is a calorie food and should be consumed carefully. Dark chocolate is not the same in calories as milk, white, and ruby chocolate. 28 grams of dark chocolate containing 70 to 85% cocoa is 170 calories. Cocoa is also rich in minerals such as potassium, phosphorus, copper, iron, zinc, and magnesium. The benefits of dark chocolate, which can be consumed in a small piece in between meals, can be listed as follows. Dark chocolate has organic compounds, especially flavonoids, polyphenols, and catechins. These antioxidants neutralize free radicals and prevent oxidative stress that damages cells and tissues. The 2 main risk factors for heart diseases are high blood pressure and high cholesterol. There is a relationship between the compounds in dark chocolate and these 2 factors. The flavanols in dark chocolate stimulate nitric oxide production in the body. Nitric oxide causes blood vessels to dilate, accelerate blood flow, and lower blood pressure. Dark chocolate can also raise good cholesterol HDL while lowering bad cholesterol LDL thanks to its polyphenols and theobromine compounds. One dark chocolate benefit is also related to diseases that affect the brain. While dark chocolate improves brain functions, it is supportive in preventing the damage caused by Alzheimer's and Parkinson's diseases which usually develop with aging. Thanks to flavanols, it can increase neuroplasticity, which helps the brain to regenerate against diseases. As a result of a study in individuals aged 23 to 98, it was found that those who consumed dark chocolate more often showed better cognitive performance. While the theobromine substance in dark chocolate causes an increase in energy and a rapid decrease, the anandamide substance has a calming feature. This substance provides long-term spiritual healing and energy increase. Phenylethylamine is also good for the soul. When the body's happiness hormone serotonin is secreted, the phenylethylamine substance in dark chocolate can help. In recent years, studies examining the effects of gut microbiota and diet on microbiota and its health have increased. When we look at the effect of dark chocolate on the intestinal microbiota, we see the effectiveness of flavonoids in increasing intestinal bacterial diversity. Studies have shown that consumption of dark chocolate increases the diversity and amount of beneficial bacterial species such as lactobacillus and bifidobacterium and causes a decrease in tumor necrosis factor alpha receptor gene expression in intestinal tissues. The ones with high cocoa ratio and sugar-free dark chocolate should be preferred, and daily consumption should not exceed 20 grams. Don't forget to like the channel and subscribe.